you, sir.
Hear me, subjects of Ymir.
Are you waiting for, Frida? You need to kill that man right now! He's no match for the Founder! Crush him before he can run!
If you let that man leave here alive, he'll ruin everything!
Don't let him destroy the paradise that we've built! Frida! We need you to protect us!
On your feet, Dad. Have you forgotten why you came here?
Killed them all. Even the little kids. With my own hands! Aaron! I slaughtered the whole race family. All but the father.
Right now, the nations of the world are united in their desire to exterminate my people. I won't let them have their way.
Mr. Zeke? Mr. Zeke! Mr. Zeke? What's going on?
It's over.
What do you mean it's over?
Armin wasn't. I was naive to think that bringing Aaron here would change anything. Blood was all that connected us. We're brothers, but we couldn't be any more different. After all, Aaron could see the person in her. In my arrogance, I never thought to consider her as more than a tool. A means to an end.
Who is she?
The origins of this place holds the answer to that question. Long, long ago, when our world was still young, that which we call life was born. Life began to evolve. The very first life forms only had two goals: to survive and to reproduce. But as time went on, a new species emerged, and it sought more than survival. It looked for meaning. And as it found its meaning, it shaped the world to its liking, and bent nature to its will. But there was one species that humanity couldn't control. An ancient life form that stayed hidden for millennia, refusing to pass on. It waited. But why? For what purpose? It's a question I've given much thought to, but one I have no answer for. My guess is that it was just fulfilling the same instinct for survival that even now keeps driving us. my pure chance. It found a way. One pitiful slave girl defied her master and stumbled upon that great, terrible power. The Age of Titans began. That person you were talking about was her. Amir. Our founder. There was no meaning to her existence and suffering. But still, she refused to die. If she had just accepted her fate. If she had just succumbed to her injuries. These 2,000 years of tragedy could have all been avoided. Perhaps we could have been spared from this existence. The founder, unable to move on from the king's will, was banished here to a world free from death, forever cursed to obey his descendants. Godlike in power, but forever a slave.
So this all began because of her. But if she has the power to defy death, why not use it to free herself?
I've spent a long time here trying to answer that question as well. Why didn't she try and get revenge on the man who enslaved her and ordered her to be killed?
Maybe she couldn't. Was there some kind of condition to her power?
I came to that conclusion as well. However, the more of this history I witnessed, the less sense it made. It was clear that there was no limit to her power. Could it, then, have been her own will? Was she unable to separate her desires from those of the king? Or was she still connected to the world she left behind? Was that her meaning? In the end, Aaron was able to understand her when I couldn't. That's why she sided with him. He offered her something that no one else could. And that was...
freedom.
So, Ymir, is she free? Are we all finally free? But we showed her she's not alone anymore. What else could she be waiting for?
For 2,000 years, she's been waiting for someone to free her. To free us all. That is why you are here. The Founder's power has shown me everything. Things that have passed, what could have been, and what can't be changed. But most importantly, it's shown me those paths built on the plans that I reject, leaving only one. You wake up, you'll forget what you learned here. This will all feel like a long dream. Until then. Only then will you begin to understand. I've walked through this land for what feels like an eternity. Like our brother, I tried to understand. Through the combined power of the attack and founding titans, I learned to control what I saw. I could see the results of all their plans. I saw peace. But I also saw endless devastation. Over and over and over again. I knew I had to be the one to bring an end to this cycle of hatred once and for all. But then I realized that to achieve that one goal, I couldn't avoid sacrifices. To claim what I know has been mine since birth, I am prepared to sacrifice the world. And so, Armand, no matter what stands in my way, I will keep moving forward.